I was dragged from the dirt and placed at the feet of a pack that demanded my obedience. They told me I should be grateful to bow, obey, and keep my mouth shut. But I was never made to kneel. Not to an alpha. Not to a mate. Not to anyone. I learned to fight in secret. Tomorrow, I turn 18. I'm just getting started. Don't look the alpha in the eyes. Don't talk back to your mate. A woman's duty is to serve with unwavering obedience. Luna Diana's voice slices through the grand hall like a whip. Draped in red silk, her silver braid gleams under the chandeliers, but there's nothing warm about her as she paces in front of us. We stand like dolls, silent, bowed, folded neatly into place. I keep my face blank, but inside I seethe. Every word is poison. A woman must never question her alpha. Her body belongs to her mate. The greatest honor is bearing strong sons. Obedience, silence, servitude, over and over. Why are men never taught respect before demanding it? If I had the power, I'd burn this entire system down. But I don't. Not yet. I glance at the clock. I'm counting minutes until training with Caspian, my only friend, and the only person brave enough to teach me how to fight. A sharp jab to my ribs pulls me from my thoughts. "Kaylee," Luna Diana says, icy and unimpressed. "Were you even listening?" I meet her eyes. "Of course, Luna." "Then repeat what I said." I smirk. I've heard it all before. But let me make one thing clear. I raise my voice. I don't care about your rules. I don't submit. I wasn't born to bow. Gasps ripple through the room. She should be punished. And then, her. Grace. "How would you know you weren't born to submit, Kaylee?" She sneers. "You were picked from the dirt like a stray." I turn, slow and steady. Maybe. But someone saw value in me. You? Still wouldn't be worth the dirt. The hall erupts in laughter. Grace turns crimson. "Enough!" Luna snaps. "Kaylee, I'll be reporting this to your father." My smirk fades. Of course she will. At home, I barely step inside before my adoptive mother rushes to me panicked. "Kaylee, hide!" Too late. A sudden blow sends me crashing into the door, my lungs empty, vision spinning. And then, him, Beta Logan, my adoptive father. His golden wolf eyes burn with fury. Whiskey stains his breath. "You're a disgrace!" he snarls, yanking me up by the collar. "The Luna says I should break you, and now I will." The first kick cracks into my ribs, then another, and another. Still, I refuse to scream. "Please!" my mother begs. Smack. Her cry dies in her throat as she staggers, clutching her face. My vision burns red. My wolf howls for blood. I could end him. Something deep in me knows I could. But then my mother shakes her head. Just once. I freeze. If I fight, he'll turn on her. So I do the only thing I never thought I would. I lower my head. I take the beating. Not because I'm weak. Because I'm waiting. Tomorrow I turn 18. And then, the world will finally learn what I was truly born to be. Every inch of my body screams in protest as I drag myself off the cold floor. My ribs ache, bruises throb across my skin, and my wrist is swollen. But it's not the pain that stings the most. It's the shame. Not because he beat me, because I let him. For my mother. One day, I'll make Beta Logan regret ever laying a hand on us. Caspian's place is the only place I feel human. I let myself in, collapsing onto his couch. When he arrives and sees my state, his fury barely fits inside his clenched jaw. "He went too far," he mutters, grabbing the first aid kit. I scoff. "This is too far? What about the last dozen times?" He says nothing, just tends to my wounds in silence. His hands are gentle. Too gentle. "You should be in the hospital." I shake my head. I'm not giving them the satisfaction. His jaw tightens. "I should kill him." "You can't," I remind him. "He's Beta, untouchable." He doesn't argue. We both know it's true. After a while, he asks quietly, "Are you all right?" I meet his gaze. Soft, worried, hopeful. Caspian is good. Too good. The kind of guy who would worship his mate. But me? I've always been drawn to danger, to fire, to the wolves you shouldn't trust. Still, I smirk and deflect. Just lost in a revenge fantasy. He exhales. "When we find out we're mates, I'll take you away from this hell. You'll be free." I don't say what I'm thinking. That fate has never done me any favors. Instead, I smile weakly. Maybe. I wake up on the couch later, my body already healing faster than it should. Too fast. Even for a wolf. Something's changing. Caspian's gone, probably on night patrol, and I'm starving. Home is out of the question. I won't survive seeing Logan's face again tonight. So I head to the pack house. The cafeteria is quiet, empty, perfect. I grab cold leftovers and sit alone at one of the long tables, 10 minutes from midnight, 10 minutes from my 18th birthday. I should be with my mother. She's probably waiting up, baking like she always does. But I can't go back. Not after today. Then, a slow clap breaks the silence. My stomach drops. There you are, beautiful. Travis, future alpha, Pack's golden boy, and my personal nightmare. You've been avoiding me, he grins, sliding into the seat across from me. Go fuck yourself, Travis. I will, after I fuck you first. Rage boils. I hurl my plate at his face, food splattering across his smug expression. You disgust me. He leans in, alpha energy thick in the air. Careful, I could command you. I stand, trembling with fury. Try it. Then, tick. Midnight. A scent hits me, his scent, sandalwood and danger. Number my wolf howls inside me. Mate. My heart lurches. Not him. Anyone but him. Travis grins. Well. Hello there, mate. I go still, face blank, fury called. He thinks this is a win. He's wrong. I lift my chin and whisper, Oh, Travis, I always have a choice. His scent wraps around me like a curse, heavy, suffocating, inescapable. Travis. My mate. The word feels like poison in my throat. My chest tightens as I meet his stunned gaze, his cocky confidence flickering. What do you mean by that? He asks, voice uncertain. I smile, sharp and bitter. Exactly what you think. His jaw tenses. You wouldn't dare reject me, he growls, dominance pulsing from him. Do you know how many women would kill to be in your position? I laugh, cold and furious. Do I look like any of those women? I am your mate. I, Kaylee, reject you, Alpha Travis, as my mate and alpha. I refuse to submit now and forever. The pain hits like lightning. I drop to my knees, a scream ripping from my chest as fire tears through every bone. Across from me, Travis crumples too, clutching his chest, gasping in agony. His wolf fights for control, glowing gold in his eyes. Travis, I gasp, accept it, or we'll both die. He snarls, refusing. I cry out as another wave of pain crashes over me. You have everything to lose, I choke. I don't. At last, through clenched teeth, he says it. I accept your rejection. Relief slams into me. The pain lifts. I can breathe again. He rises, shaking with rage. You'll regret this. I meet his fury with a smirk. I just saved myself from hell. You don't get to humiliate me and walk away. Oh, please. I roll my eyes. Pick one of your playthings. Grace would love to pretend to be your mate. Before he can respond, I turn and walk out. He doesn't follow. Outside, the night air hits me. Cold. Clean. But inside, I feel hollow. My wolf is silent. And even though I know I made the right choice, something inside me feels broken. By the time I reach the house, my body aches from the bond break, my limbs heavy. I open the door quietly. Surprise! I flinch. My mother and Caspian stand with a small cake, a candle flickering on top. My stomach drops. Caspian's smile doesn't reach his eyes. You were gone all day, my mother says. I wanted to do something special. She called me, Caspian adds softly. I freeze in the doorway. Caspian. He speaks first. His voice is quiet, devastated. We're not mates. A blade to the heart. I found mine, I whisper. It was Travis. His eyes darken, jaw tight. He doesn't speak. But I rejected him, I add quickly. Immediately. A flicker of relief. Then sadness again. I always thought it would be you, I say. So did I. Silence stretches between us like a goodbye. You'll find your real mate, I tell him, voice cracking. Someone who deserves you. I'll have to forget you first, he says bitterly. My mate deserves better than a man in love with someone else. My throat burns. You were my first love, Kaylee, he whispers. Not because of fate, because you were you. I step into his arms one last time. He holds me like he's memorizing the shape of goodbye, and I let him, because we both know it's the last time.